Hi, hello, Ina from Activechat here. Today, let's talk user attributes. An attribute, or a variable, which is another name for it, is a specific piece of data that is universal but unique for each individual user. What I mean is, every user has a name, right? But that name is different for each person. If we want to make a generic message like greeting, but want to personalize it as the user progresses through the conversation, we will want to ask the user about their name and store it inside a name-related attribute, say first name. Now, when we will write that generic greeting, we can type in something like "Hi, first name," and the system will automatically substitute it for every specific user's name if we've got it. In my case, that message will translate to "Hi, Ina," but that's the simple example. In reality, attributes could be anything, any piece of data you need, like current time and date, user's email address, a counter on how many times the user has done a certain thing, or something like seen before equals to true or false, which would be the indicator of whether or not the user has ordered something from the bot, for example, or checked in or registered. Attributes give you the power to track your users and their actions, create extremely personalized statistics, segment the users, and personalize their experience. Now, there are two types of attributes: system and custom. System attributes are something that exists by default already within our system. Something like hour, minute, day of the week, date, month, last button pressed, last user input, user ID, etc. These are the things we track autonomously. I'll leave a link to the complete list of system attributes in the description of the video. And custom attributes could be whatever, you decide. There are two blocks that are capable of creating new attributes. The listen block, which captures the user's response and stores it under a certain attribute of your choosing, and the data block, which could work in the background without the user knowing about it. The data block could also edit attributes, rename them, add or subtract, or merge two or more attributes together. Ultimate flexibility. Now, there are just a couple of things to keep in mind. First, attributes are created only when the user reaches a certain data or listen block within the flow. Before that, they do not exist for that user. But after, they could be used at any point within your bot and at any time. If the attribute doesn't exist, the value for it will be undefined, which is also something that you could utilize. Second, attributes are user-specific, which means that each user will have something different relatable only to them. Attributes do not overlap from user to user. Number 3, we suggest naming the attributes as close to what they mean as possible. For example, first name is a good indication that the attribute contains the user's first name. Much more descriptive than something like attribute 111, I'm sure you agree. And fourth and final one, but it's more of a suggestion. If you want to change or modify a system attribute, it is better to rename it to something custom first so that the system data has a backup, just in case. That's it on the user attributes. Check out manual.activechat.ai for more tutorials and documentation on the features that could help you level up your virtual assistant and make your customers happy. But for now, stay safe, build bots, and have a beautiful day. Talk to you again soon.